Let's get to the latest on the same-sex plea hearing in the Supreme Court. And the government should find a way to give same-sex couples basic social rights like opening joint bank accounts or nominating a partner in insurance policies, is what the Supreme Court said today, as it appeared to accept that legalizing gay marriage is the Parliament's prerogative. Considering a batch of appeals for the recognition and protection of same-sex marriages, the court has been hearing petitions who have been arguing that denying them the right to marry violated their fundamental rights and resulted in discrimination and exclusion. Remember, the government, though, has put forth before the court that they are not in favor of this and they feel it should be left to the Parliament. They also claim that this was a demand by an elite few in the cities. Now, the Supreme Court asking the government to see how it could address some of these issues without granting marital status to same-sex couples, and that will continue in the next hearing. Now, let's go across to Sunil Prabhu for more. And Sunil, so the Solicitor General is to come back and answer these questions at the next hearing.
That's right. On Wednesday, when the Supreme Court resumes the constitutional bench, they've asked the Solicitor General to get back from the government certain points on how they can ensure certain benefits can be given having conceded that if, and this is a query to the government on the issue of not legitimizing and that it is definitely the Parliament's domain, then what can be done from the government in a non-adversarial manner if the Solicitor General can assist the court in this direction. So really the Supreme Court at one stage we saw asking critical questions and ensuring that they can go forward on certain issues, but today making that point that they concede somewhere down the line that the Supreme Court may not have the powers completely, and it might be the legislature's domain to recognize marriage per se, but what exactly can the government come in terms of benefits, in terms of development to ensure they have equal rights, be it in terms of adoption, as well as on various other fronts and other benefits. So the Solicitor General agreeing and saying that he will definitely, in a non-adversarial manner, seek at the highest level, at the appropriate level of the government, their reaction, and will give it in a note to the government on Wednesday when the Supreme Court resumes to hear this entire matter.
All right, Sunil, thanks so much for joining us with those details. So the next hearing now will be on Wednesday.